Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Scarland here bringing you another new Neverwinter video. Today we are on the PC and we're going to be taking a look at the newest expedition pack, the Twisted Shadows. So, of course, Mod 18 is already released on PC. Depending on when you're watching this video, if you're watching in the future, it comes out on console February 25th. So, you know, we still have a little bit of time. Today's, I believe, February 13th. This video should be uploaded today. But let's break down the expedition pack, take a look at it, let's talk about it for a little bit. So it does cost 10,000 Zen. You can get it at a discounted price. Unfortunately, no longer on PC because the module has released. So if you're still on console, if you're on Xbox or PS4, you can still get that discounted price of 7,500 Zen, which is $75. Now, if you are paying full price, you know, the 10,000 Zen, that is $100. So we're going to discuss, is it worth it? Should you be looking at it? And typically, I mean, all the expedition packs are the same. They're pretty much overpriced to a degree, and it basically comes down to the player situation and how each individual wants to handle it. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I mean, it's typical expedition stuff, right? So right off the bat, we do have the mount, which again now is unbound. The previous expedition packs were bound. When the expedition packs were introduced into the game, the mounts were unbound, and then they changed it to bound, and now they're unbound again. So kind of bear with me here, but for the Twisted Shadows, this is unbound. So you have the option of either equipping this and using it yourself, or you can sell it on the auction house, which we will take a look at. Now, of course, we have a title, the Shadow Dancer. Now, it doesn't have any monetary value per se, right? So unless you really want this title of Shadow Dancer, this doesn't matter at all. Now, the Premium Legendary Insignia Choice Pack is something new. We've already had the Legendary Insignia Choice Packs before, and now they've introduced a premium version of even that. Now, the premium version is the harder to get insignia. So we're talking about the brutality, the initiative, and the fortitude. And it all comes down to the brutality. Everybody wants brutalities, right? So this is a nice item. Again, you can actually sell this for monetary gain. So, you know, if you spend money on the pack and you only want select few items and you want some stuff to sell, you can actually sell this as well. Now, we're coming in at Coalescent Wards with only 3. Again, when these were first introduced, they were given 5. And for the past several, now they're down to 3. And it continues the cycle. So, Coalescent Wards, we all know what they are. They're beautiful. But you're only getting 3 of those. So, keep that in mind. Depending on what platform you are, you do have to factor that price in as well. And then we have, you know, just the random refinement, gemstones times 3, you get random crap, and it's junk. I mean, if you're still needing RP at this point, you're either a new player to the game or you're a casual player, but most top-end people, we don't need refinement. Like me personally, I'm sitting on like 10 million refinement points just sitting there, and, you know, there's nothing I can do with it right now. Now, that's what everything you get up front. So now, if you're on PC, you're also going to get all this stuff up front. Again, if you're on console, you're not going to get this until the mod actually releases. And that is going to be, you're going to get 20 enchanted keys. You're going to be getting a companion, the item pack, and campaign currency. So we'll talk about the companion. The item pack doesn't really matter unless you're a new player and for whatever reason you need that gear. But the campaign currency is the major selling point for these expedition packs. Everything else in these expedition packs, of course, are bonus items. Everyone wants the campaign currency, and that basically means that you get a free week head start. So let's say the campaign would normally take 5 weeks. This takes a week off, so now you only have 4 weeks. Now, of course, that is you logging in every single day and doing that for 4 weeks, but it takes a week off. So if the campaign is 5 weeks long, this pretty much gives you 1 week worth of campaign currency. So that's basically what these packs come down to. Do you want to spend $100 or do you want to spend $75 when it's discounted to basically get 1 week head start? Do you care? You know, as an individual player, you have to make that decision of, is this stuff worth $100? Is this stuff worth $75. Now, typically, you know, personal opinion, it usually never is. We all remember the fiasco of the Expedition Pack of the Toothsome mount. We still have memes about the Toothsome mount. It was a $200 Expedition Pack. 20,000 Zen. Like, we still have memes about that. It's the most expensive mount skin that you can get in the game. It's a $200 mount skin, essentially. So, I mean, this is just another Expedition Pack, typical of all the ones previous that we've had. So, like I said, I mean, it comes down to the individual player. Now, for instance, we are on PC right now. Now, we know the PC economy is really bad. The ADX backlog is just astronomical. So we're looking at, you know, a backlog of like 18 million. It's always maxed out. So let's say you wanted to buy 5,000 Zen for 750. So it's going to run you 3.75. And then, of course, you have to double that. The Expedition Pack is 10,000 unless you get the, if you bought it, you know, for 7,500 during the discount phase. So let's double that. So 75, 50, what is that? 7,500,000, I believe, right? Hopefully my math's correct. You can make fun of me in the comments below if it's not, but it should be 7,500,000 if you were not to spend, you know, real life currency. If you were not going to go buy 10,000 Zen for $100 and you're relying on the ADX, it's going to basically cost you 7,500,000 AD for that pack. So is it worth it? No, you're not going to gain your monetary value back. Well, you, again, have to make that decision as an individual player if you want that 1 week head start. Now, you also have the option of you could just go buy all the stuff, right? So we already know Coalescent Wards, for instance. I think they're like 700k. Yeah, a little under 700k. So if you guys want to do the math with me and keep track, so let's go, let's just round it down, right? 700,000 times 3. So that puts you at 2.1 million. If we look at the mount, I believe the mount's currently going for 1.5. So 1.5 give or take if you wanted to buy the mount. If you want to take a look at the mount, it is a cool mount skin. Don't get me wrong. It is a very cool mount skin. So let's add another 1.5 million on top of that. So now we're up to 3.6. And then let's look at the companion. You can buy the companion as well, and they're fairly cheap. So we have the Hellhound, I believe it is. This is the companion. I said we would talk about this, so it's 265. So let's just go with that total, 265. And that basically puts us at 3,865,000. So that is still well below that 7.5 million. Now, of course, you have to add, you know, the 20 enchanted keys in there. I'm not going to do all that math. I mean, if you guys want to do that individual math, I mean, and the economy is different. If you're on Xbox, the economy is going to be different. If you're on PS4, the economy is going to be different. For this example, we're just on PC today, so I can show you guys this stuff. But I'm here to tell you, the Expedition Packs are really never worth it monetary-wise. Like, if you're looking to make money from this, you're going to take a huge loss. The Expedition Packs are there for one reason, and that reason, of course, is if you want to skip an entire week of progress. Now, some people like that luxury and they're willing to pay for it. Other people don't really care. Like me, for instance, I don't think I'm going to actually buy this. I haven't made my mind up just yet. But I could just buy all this stuff individually that I want. I don't need Coalescent Wards. I don't need the 20 enchanted keys. I don't care about the Shadow Dancer title. I care about the mount skin. So at the very least, I could end up buying the mount skin for only 1.5 million instead of spending 7.5 million for the entire pack. So, like I said, you guys have to do your research on all three platforms and kind of figure out if you want to buy this. You know, if you've bought the Expedition Packs in the past, you kind of already know what to expect. So let's just very briefly go ahead and look at the Hellhound. He's nothing too special here. I mean, other than he does look cool, but you're never going to have him as a summoned companion anyway. The main thing here is that increases the drop of family crests and chaotic writings by 10%. So that's the campaign currency for mod 18. This is nothing new either. We've had multiple companions, every mod release that usually gives that bonus. So, I mean, even if you just wanted this, you can go ahead and just spend, 250k, 265k, just if you want that campaign bonus without getting that 1 week head start. Again, that's up to the individual player. And then if we just go ahead and look at, his other stats, he is a crit severity. It's currently bugged. It looks like it's a 0%. But it is a crit severity, so if you don't have a potent precision, that's a pretty cheap way of getting potent precision. And then if you want to read on the screen his abilities, like I said, you're never going to have this guy as an active summon companion anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that's about it, guys. I mean, that is the Twisted Shadow Expedition Pack. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's a quick video today, quick rundown. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, leave a comment below as always. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.